Donald Trump talked a really good game about how he was going to tackle the opioid crisis in the United States during the campaign. He said, we're going to devote money, we're going to devote resources, we're going to get people better. We're going to solve this problem once and for all. Well, after 7 months of complete inaction, other than carrying forward a few programs from the Obama administration that had been put in place, on August 8th, Donald Trump finally gave his big speech or announcement or whatever you want to call it about the opioid epidemic in the United States. And as it turns out, that speech contained absolutely nothing of substance. Donald Trump's speech basically amounted to Ronald Reagan's campaign of just say no. Because Trump said maybe we should, maybe talk to our kids and tell them, hey, opioids, those are bad things that you should probably stay away from. Bad, they'll mess you up. That's what we got, folks. That's the big plan from the Trump administration to address the opioid epidemic is, hey, tell your kids these things probably aren't that great. That's not a plan. That's something people probably are already doing. So, lacking a federal plan to take on the opioid epidemic, states, specifically the state of New Hampshire this week, has filed a lawsuit against Purdue Pharmaceuticals, the makers of OxyContin, for mislabeling and lying about the addictive properties of their blockbuster drug. Here's the thing, before Purdue came out with OxyContin, nobody knew who Purdue Pharmaceutical was. They weren't making very much money. And finally, they derived this opioid-based painkiller, again, OxyContin, and suddenly they saw their sales skyrocket within 10 years into the multi-billion-dollar level. The opioid crisis in the United States is a multi-billion-dollar-a-year industry for Big Pharma. And states like New Hampshire have had enough. Because while Big Pharma profits from this, do you know what happens when somebody overdoses on opioids and somebody has to call an ambulance and they get rushed to the hospital, or you find somebody lying on the street that's overdosed on opioids? The cities, the states have to cover those costs. Taxpayers are footing the bill for this, just like all of the deaths and illnesses related to the big tobacco deaths. That's what sparked that litigation. And now cities, states, attorneys across this country, they're trying to do the same thing to opioids. The manufacturers of these drugs, including Purdue with their OxyContin, lied about the addictive qualities of these pills. All they did when they told doctors about their new blockbuster pain medication was that it really helped people with their pain issues. They didn't tell them that it was as addictive as heroin. They just told them that it was great, they're not all that expensive, and people can take them and feel better and go about their lives. They left out the part where people get hooked on these things because of their highly addictive qualities and end up dying. People are dying in this country every single day from the opioid epidemic that was 100% caused by Big Pharma. The Trump administration's approach to this is go talk to your kids about it. Grown-ups in the United States are taking action, and they're taking on those responsible. They're taking on companies like Purdue Pharma and other big pharma corporations that are making a killing while American citizens are dying at an alarming rate. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you see here on Ring of Fire, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. You can see the little subscribe button down there, but if you're watching it on another device where you can't see it, go to youtube.com/TheRingOfFire, hit subscribe, be notified every time we get a new video.